Hello my friends, welcome back to Retro RPG Relaxation, playing again through Dragon Quest VI, and we are gonna do some work here today, hopefully help take your mind off of everything that's happening in the world, because we do not need to be about that kind of business. So, everybody's hoping 2026 will be a better year. I still hope and think that it will. But last time we picked up on, well, we'll finish that thought first. So yeah, we did hope that 2026 was going to be a better year. I do think that it is actually going to get there, but things are a little bit tough right now, and just want you to know that whatever you are doing, it is okay to do that. You are not going around and doing things that are bad. You may feel like when things are tough that you need to do more, but there are things that are outside of your control. And if you try and do everything or feel bad that you aren't doing everything that it is physically possible to do, you are not going to be able to live a life, because a human is just not able or capable to do everything that they may want to do. So I hope that you will be kind to yourself and that you will take some time to relax, unwind, and do things that aren't necessarily productive, either for making money or for setting wrongs right or whatever else that we may need to do. Not all of that is going to be productive time, because you have to take care of you, and that does mean, taking time for yourself now and then. So I hope that you're doing that, and I hope that this video will help you with that in whatever small way it can. Playing through Dragon Quest VI, last time we did pick up a lady with the same shadow dispatch that we had, so we're sprinkling the dream scene drops on Barbara, and sure enough, it appears to work a treat. Eh? What did you do? I'm not invisible anymore. I came here looking for a mirror, but I was able to meet you and you helped me. Thanks. Now I'll help you. Let's find the Mirror of Ra. Okay, sure. Let's see. I'm going to try a couple of things through here, because this is actually my second try at recording this video. I know that you'd think that me trying it a couple of times would mean that I would be, better at it the next time, but no, last time we got absolutely wiped out, and when I found out how much we would need to go back, I just thought, let's just go for it. And, just push through, because there's just so much you can really do. So, I do want to give you the best game experience and the most honest game experience, so when I beef it, that's okay. It is something that happens. But when we looked at just how far we were going to be set back, I thought that's probably not going to be any fun to watch. So I'll let you know, it did happen. The shadows that we were dealing with in the last one are continuing to be just a menace. So we're going to keep on doing our best and try and avoid that. Level up as much as we can. Fairy water is worn off. It's supposed to protect me from encounters, but we still got several encounters during that nonsense. So yeah, we did figure out that moving that purple orb out of the little mirror area means that the lights up there fade out, which means that I think that if we get rid of all four, well, potentially we could be looking at a much better outcome. Able to move that thing down. Okay, yeah, these are the sorts of things we can deal with. Yes, we do still want experience. Oh goodness, I forgot that you could do that. I was going to say, we still want experience, but we don't want things that are going to hit everybody for 15 damage and just pile it up, and then that guy immediately just goes and hits us for 15 damage, everybody. So it's the tough struggle of still needing to level up, but also trying to stay alive. May have to do some off-stream grinding at some point, but streaming is, or grinding can be relaxing in its own way too. We'll just have to see how we go, and just see how bad it is. The second time around, we're gonna do our best. I do think that this same tower over here could get us to where we need to be. These guys do hit hard, but they only hit one at a time, which makes them much better than some of the other enemies through there. So yeah, we're gonna take it on the chin as best we can, and yeah, keep on keeping on. Try and get through here. Okay, beautiful. Just what we needed and just what we were looking for. Peak performance from our boys. So, gonna focus on the mirror. The mirror can do a little bit more to be more annoying than just the Mudman. At least from what we've seen so far. Muddoll may just prove me wrong and deal 50 damage out of nowhere. Just, that's the sort of thing that happened in the first stream. Just goodness gracious, but that's okay. We're gonna keep on keeping on and just do what needs to be done to make sure we get it right. But having Barbara on the team is fun, even though she's not on the team necessarily. What with her not joining in on any fights or anything. But that's okay. We have people to fight. I don't think we need to heal just yet. If they wind slash again, that's the time where we will drop a heal. There it is. Okay, we'll drop a heal. You didn't have to do it just because I said that we would. They cannot resist giving me an opportunity to be a man of my word. Alright, Hassan. Hey. Got one more style point. And learn to berserk. Generally, that's one of those things you try and avoid in Final Fantasy. But let's give the agility seed to Muriel over here. have you use it because having the healer be able to go first is about as good of a thing that you can have. Do I have any other seeds that I haven't used? Defense seed. I don't know which one I would use that on. So, okay, we'll hold off on that for right now. Get back stuck into the fights. Yeah, I've been watching a few more streams of Final Fantasy VIII this week on Twitch. And just people just starting it out, and it's pretty fun. I am thinking that is going to be next. I'm going to start recording it before too long. I am still going to be continuing with our Dragon Quest VIII series, so not dropping it or anything. I did assure you a little while back, and I'm going to do it again to just say, hey, when I do start a series, I am going to do all I can to finish it. I think that is one of the most important things that you can do as a YouTube person, which I technically am. I mean, I'm a person on YouTube. Pretty sure that counts. Alright, let's try and get the Muriel copy out so we can stop being asleep. Okay. Alright, gotta make absolutely sure that we get a heal off, so we will have both Muriel and Retro. Oh, Hassan decided, like, no, you don't even need to worry about that. I will take care of it for you. And Hassan, I appreciate that. We all need a friend like Hassan, who will take things upon themselves to try and help out when things are tough. Alright. So let's heal Hassan up as well. Still have pretty decent magic points left. And they don't do you any good if you're just hanging on to them and you get knocked out. So, yeah, they don't let you cast spells when you are KO'd in this game. So, better to use it rather than risk losing it. Alright. We are going to hit those shadows with everything we've got, because sometimes they're just annoyingly faster than we are, and they block us from running quite a lot. So let's try and get things done and get them knocked down. A sweep kick. That's interesting. Knocked her off her feet. Okay, one shadow down. Okay. That's fine. We can hopefully finish the shadow off. Oh, no, I guess not. Retro getting back up. Because when we get knocked down, we get up again. Never going to keep us down. Words to live by. Never ever going to keep us down. that's again just part of the thing. You gotta keep getting up, keep challenging yourself to get through another day, and do your best with what you can do. Don't focus on what you can't do. Some things are out of your control, and that is just part of life. So, control what you can control, do your best with what you can, and be patient and forgive yourself. Yeah, when we got wiped out, we had a group of 3 chanters and 2 shadows, I believe it was, that all just blasted the ever-loving heck out of our party. There's just not a lot that we could really do about that, because we tried running and it didn't work. We lost both Hero and Hassan, and of course they split it, so we can't even get the mutual bonus for Muriel to attack both of them at the same time. No, they make it difficult on us and our party through here. We will try and heal our hero up after this. Make absolutely sure that we're alright. Because we don't have any of those like Yggdrasil leaves or anything like there, or the life spell that you get in Breath of Fire or Final Fantasy. I'm sure we will get it, but we don't have it now, so we just have to do our best. Keep everybody upright before things get too bad. Yeah, all that, and we don't even get that much experience. Alright, back to it once more. Let's throw an early heal on Hassan. Doesn't take him quite up to full, but make things a little better for our boy. And speaking of our boy, gotta take care of the hero as well. I usually, when we're playing tabletop games, so your Dungeons and Dragons and those sorts of things, I've traditionally wanted to be the healer. Because I do think that is just the most important thing, because nobody really wants to volunteer to do it. They want to get stuck in, but without a healer, things tend to get pretty tough, so I like taking on the role to let everybody else try and do what makes them have a good time, because everybody else having a good time means that I also have a good time too. Not sure how that is for everybody else, but that's how it is for me. Maybe that's why I'm doing something like this channel, where, hey, I mean, I'm doing my best. So I hope that you are enjoying it, but maybe I just have to broadcast it so that other people can potentially enjoy it too, rather than me just enjoying the game for myself. In fact, honestly, that is probably what we're looking at. Okay, so the Farina, the moth guy. Does more damage, can do more damage, so we'll take care of it first. There we go. So there are stairs. Okay, there we go. Keep forgetting that you have to search. And that is exactly where I perished the first time. Because I did not find those stairs. But I just realized that I haven't searched or anything, so maybe there's a way. And sure enough, patience is rewarded, and we're doing much better this time. Again, Muriel's magic points are running a little bit low, but that's okay. Can't take it with you. So let's all do our best. I'm recording a lot later in the day today. Not sure if this is interesting. I'm not sure if any of this is interesting, but we are just gonna keep on talking because that's kind of what the channel is. But yeah, I am recording a lot later in the day today. Tried to get going early, but I wonder if I was supposed to flip that switch or just let it be. It was down, so maybe I want to put it back up. Yeah, I'll put it back up after this and we'll just double check. Okay. Hopefully that will take out the chanter. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. And he didn't use the big ultra damage moves. Wonderful. All the better. Here. No. We want you down. 3 chanters. I'm tempted to run, but they are in a group, which means that hopefully we can take out 2 of them before they attack. Nope. A little bit light through there. Okay. Hey, and they didn't use their spells. Wonderful. You should always do your best, as I've said, and that's just the refrain through everything through there. Hey, a tunic. Don't know that anyone can actually use that, but hey, why not? Better to have it and sell it rather than not have anything at all. Better than the poke in the eye with a sharp stick, as people will always say, my father being one of them. Just always thought it was such an interesting phrase when you think about it a little bit, because being poked in the eye with a sharp stick is probably one of the worst things that could happen to you, just when you're thinking of things that you might enjoy. That's near the bottom, I would say. Because eyes are important. And so, yeah. Something being better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick is a bar that is so low that it makes the saying very interesting to me. Just, yes. Sitting and doing nothing for 8 hours is still better than being poked in the eye with a sharp stick. Because being poked in the eye with a sharp stick is bad. people keep comparing it to, like, good things. Like, oh, I got a promotion. Oh, how much was it? Oh, it's like 2%. Well, that's better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. Well, yes. In fact, it is a good thing rather than a very bad thing. Oh well. Wordplay and trying to analyze idioms and things like that is pretty well-tread ground. George Carlin went over pretty much all of them in his stand-up, which was very interesting and amusing. Boom, down it comes. All right. So now we should be able to get back to potentially find the mirror, potentially fight a boss. I'm not sure. And I got wiped last time I recorded before we got to do any of this, so it's all new to us. Hey, Muriel copy misses. Just like the real thing. They both missed each other. That's very amusing. Can the Muriel copy only do 1 damage when it hits? Well, we won't find out that time. Okay, dropping down. Poop. And in we go. Look, isn't that the mirror of Ra? I hope we aren't going to steal it. Amazing, it's as beautiful as I imagined. Now, what will I see when I look into it? You're already visible. What was it I was going to do? You seem to know what you're doing. Mind if I come with you for a while? She looks strong enough. Perhaps we could use your help. What do you say, Retro? Should we bring her? Bring her with? Absolutely. And from this day forth, we shall be companions. Barbara joined the group. Wonderful. That is a big, big improvement, going from a total party wipeout to getting a new party member. About the biggest change that you could really hope for. So, hooray! And didn't have to fight a boss, at least not yet. Let's quick check. Only 60. Thorn whipped leather dress headband. Okay. It's not ideal, really. Let's give her the headband. Get the defense up a little bit. Okay. Do we have anything else that we can hand over? A tunic? A tunic probably isn't going to be better than what we've got. Okay. Now, how do we get out of here? Alright, there we go. Back down, around, and out. Unlike on those earlier floors where we were just getting pummeled with encounters, managed to escape without too much trouble through there. Wonderful. Oh, that could not have gone much better. Oh, now we're rocking a little diamond formation back there. Wonderful. Let's head back to town. Let's save our game. And let's call it good there. Because goodness gracious. A stressful tower. 6 damage. Not a wonderful amount. Barbara, do you have spells? Okay. We do have spells. Wonderful. Got a fireball. We've got our defense down. No, wonderful. Another spellcaster, and we can have at least 4 people in the party in this game. Wonderful. All the better again. 4 does appear to be the standard for most JRPGs, at least in the era. Breath of Fire was kind of an outlier since it only let you have 3. Okay, but made it. With the Mirror of Ra intact. Someone heard the mirror. The king became sick long before the queen. Right, well. Maybe we will have to go in and check out what is up with the queen if they will let us back in. I know that identity theft continues to be a tough topic, but we're still fairly princely looking, right? Gotta figure there's a chance, but we will figure that out next time. So my friends, thank you so much for joining us again. I hope you enjoyed it. And we are going to keep on with Dragon Quest VIII. I may upload Dragon Quest VI rather. I may upload some Final Fantasy VIII as well, mixing it in. But we're going to do everything to make sure that you are enjoying everything we're doing. So in the meantime, thank you so much once again, and join us next time for Retro RPG Relaxation, Dragon Quest VI.